Guys, so we're going to be doing today a highly requested video. I've gotten a lot of comments asking for like these types of videos after the tour of Texas Tech. So I have been asked to make how we got into Texas Tech, the ups and downs, the difficulties, the fun sides. So we'll go cons first, and you can start.
Cons of getting into tech?
Yeah, the cons of like the difficult parts, like stuff like that.
Of applying? The application process in itself. Papers upon papers upon papers of applying to go to this school. But I will say there was a pro along with that one because it made me feel like I was applying for like Harvard,
Honestly,
or Yale.
And really and truthfully, Texas Tech is very similar to Harvard.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't expect it, but it really
the
is.
amount of stuff that you have to do, the schoolwork is just out of this world. And if you graduate, let alone it's like you found the cure for cancer. That's how smart you are.
Yeah, it's very hard to get into. Like, I think I had a 33 on my ACT, and I actually got waitlisted at first. And so it's just super duper. It's not as easy as most people would think.
I had a bit of an advantage because I have a disability. So when I applied, sorry, it gets me choked up. When I applied, they were a little bit more lenient with my application because of my disability. I don't like to really share what it is, but I will today just because I feel like it helps.
It'll help other people out there.
I have moments when I go blind. So I'm not legally blind all the way, but if I see something that I am attracted to, then I go blind.
Yeah.
So Taylor is really helpful in these situations because she always makes sure that like I don't see anything that I will find attractive. So she makes sure that
you kind of can know whenever she goes a little bit blind because like for instance, like if she sometimes what happens is she will come into the wrong apartment at our apartment complex, and it's just
I've had the cops call it on me in a couple of times.
Yeah, she does basically break it down.
But I have a card that shows that's what I have.
She's getting a service dog soon. So.
Yeah.
Another difficult aspect of getting into tech is probably the signing up for classes, just because you will never get class. And you will never get class because the way that they structure signing up for classes, you literally have to choose one class that you actually need, and then after that everything gets full after like literally 5 seconds, and there's nothing done about it. Let's be honest here, probably nothing can be done about it, so that's a difficult thing too.
No. Yeah, for example, I took a class and it was called microorganisms in rice, and it is difficult. I didn't really see the point of it, but I had to take it because I didn't have any other options.
Yeah, honestly, it's just, yeah, you'll end up having to change your major just because there's no option where to go. And also you will get no money from Texas Tech. They will not give you any scholarships. They gave her a scholarship because of her disability, but basically if you don't have a disability, you don't get a scholarship. So it's, yeah, you just pay full price, and it's just frustrating. But now we can do pros.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would say pros are so much scenery. a lot of scenery.
Like the mountains.
Yeah.
They just hit different.
You can see, even driving up here, you see a couple of lakes. A lot of people like to hang out on the lakes when they come to Tech. So it's really beautiful. You get a little bit of everything. So I'd say that's a pro.
Yeah. Another pro is probably that the class sizes are small. So there's not too many people in class. Like, you can talk to your professor. They make time for you. They listen. And yeah, it's just, that's a good thing. Also, a good thing is the dorms. The dorms are nice, very, very nice, and they clean them daily. They keep it very structured in the dorm, so there's nothing going wrong. We actually have a history of never having anything wrong at the dorms, like no fires, no, like, nobody dies,
the air conditioning always works,
no water pressure stuff, which is surprising.
Also, Lubbock is notorious for dust, and there's zero dust in the rooms. Zero. No.
Good air.
Really. They also make sure that they pick up the mattress in the dorms before people get there, so you're not going to find any used Q-tips or anything like that, because they always clean it before. So it's really nice of them to do.
And it's really the little things that count, because most places wouldn't do that. Like, they wouldn't care. But yeah, that's
the parking is really good at Tech. So much room. They always make sure I can drive up to a worker and say, hey, I can't find one, and they know exactly where I can go. They actually even do some workers, if you find the right one, they do valet services. So and it's free.
Some of the dorms too, they do that. Like the nicer ones, kind of, they'll do valet, and it comes with part of the room cost.
So you don't have to pay anything up front, and they will just take your car, park it, and when you're ready to get into it, they'll bring it back for you. So it's really nice of them to do that.
That, and also sometimes, like, we made a complaint last year that there wasn't enough parking at our dorms, and they immediately got tractors in there and built us a whole extra parking lot within a week. So we had a lot of extra parking. And they don't give out tickets because they know it's a problem. Like, they will never ever give you a ticket. Like,
you will never get a ticket at Tech.
And you're also guaranteed a spot at every game.
Like,
even the UT games, you're just guaranteed a spot. And it's super packed, and they're so much fun.
They actually also give out free alcohol at the games because they're like, oh, we want everybody to have a good time.
And, like, be hyped up and everything.
So, like, I know other stadiums, they charge like $9 for a beer or something, and but ours is always free, so you don't have to pay for any of that. And it's also good because the amount that you pay for the school, like, they just understand that it's just, it has to be, like, there has to be some free beer and stuff. But yeah, that's basically our experience at Texas Tech, and getting in is difficult, but once you get past it, it's so worth it, so amazing, such a scenic place with like fresh air, so scenic,
beautiful, and good people.
Very safe here.
Super safe. There's like, our crime rate is like literally less than 1%.
They put us at like 3rd in the state of Texas or something for most crime, but it's no.
But it's actually not. It's what happens is, like, people try to report crimes, come in here and report crimes to make us go up in scale because they don't really necessarily like us. It's mostly people from, like, the University of Texas. They come here and try to make us look bad, but it's like, it's just people.
And people always say, oh, there's nothing to do in Lubbock. There's so much to do.
Oh my gosh, literally.
We're actually heading up to they're having a big bash at one of the local lakes, and we're gonna go over there and
bonfire and stuff.
They always have things going on, no matter the time.
And they just always put stuff on because they know there's so many college kids, and Yeah, so that is our recommendation for Texas Tech, and we recommend you go see the scenery. Go visit before you commit, because you can come and then you can see all the beautiful scenery, and then you'll commit like that, like after you see it. Okay, guys, well, that's all for today, and let us know in the comments if y'all want anything new.